What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Today we are meeting a girl that is on Dr. Phil because she is absolutely obsessed with her image and the way she looks. I know you might be saying many girls are like that, but no, she takes it just so far. Trust me guys, you're gonna want to keep watching to the very end because she gets crazier as the video goes on, and her sister is the exact same way. Anyways, let's meet this girl.
To say the least, I'm obsessed with the way I look. It just runs my entire life. People tell me I'm beautiful, and I just don't believe them.
So honestly, starting things off with a bummer intro, I mean, I'm already kind of bummed and sad. It sounds like this girl has some serious psychological stuff going on with her. You know, there's people out there that just obsess over every single piece of their body when they look in the mirror and just nitpick how they look and go so in depth on their shortcomings that no matter what someone else says, they simply just don't agree with them or think that person is lying simply to make them feel better. That's gotta be tough to deal with, and I mean, besides that, this woman is just dropping bands on makeup, bro. Like, how expensive this stuff can be blows my mind. I've been inside of an Ulta before, and that stuff is like heavily marked up. And she's rocking a full face of makeup daily. She must have a good income or just spent like 90% of her money on this stuff.
I tell Molly all the time, girls would die to look like you.
When I look at people like J-Lo or Carrie Underwood, they are perfection.
Well, there's problem number one. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but you really can't be out here comparing yourself to celebrities that are literally manufactured, bruh. They have millions and millions of dollars that are solely reliant on their looks. So of course they're gonna do everything in their power to look good and continue to make insane amounts of money. They got enough money for the best personal chefs and personal trainers money can buy, so of course they're gonna all look pretty insane. Or if you're gonna worship a celebrity for their looks, at least go for something attainable. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but personally I'm going for a Beans from Even Stevens kind of look. Yes, I realized with YouTube's audience nowadays that reference probably went over all of your guys' heads because that show ended before you were even born, but he's a thing of beauty and someone I aspire to look like.
I don't like my lips, I don't like my smile, I hate my teeth. One time I tried to file them down with a nail file. It was pretty painful.
Pretty painful because you are literally filing down the nerve endings of your teeth. I don't know if you guys have ever had a toothache or been to the dentist where they do any like grinding down, but when there's something wrong with one of your teeth, those suckers are sensitive, dude. I really don't even want to picture her doing that. It's like making me feel physical pain right now.
In order to deal with what I don't like about my face, I just wear makeup all the time. I usually take about 4 hours to get ready.
Oh my god, she's working basically a part-time job just doing her makeup every single day before she leaves the house. That's gotta be really mentally and physically taxing. I mean, at some point, you just don't realize how much time it is and just give it up despite how bad you think you look without it. I guarantee this woman doesn't even look that bad without makeup, but nah, she has to basically spend a Lord of the Rings director's cut runtime worth of time putting on her makeup every morning. Makes me feel bad about my 2-minute getting ready time every day. Sometimes it's even like 30 seconds.
I don't think my fiance's ever seen me without makeup.
If Molly does not think she looks great, she's not leaving the house. Trust me.
Dang, this dude has never seen her without makeup. That's gotta be really weird. I mean, they have a whole family together, and he just said he has never seen her natural face. And wouldn't her whole face worth of makeup be on the pillow and the bed sheets every single night? And it would be so tiring waiting on her every single day to get ready, right?
I get pretty crabby if I'm rushed doing my makeup.
I'm sitting here waiting on Molly. She's already taken 2 hours to get ready.
You don't rush me. I am a thing of beauty. Plus, you only have to wait like 3 more hours. It's not like you have anything better to do. Gosh, this guy is so inconsiderate. I mean, don't you know she has to go through like 8 more layers of eyeshadow still?
I recognize that this isn't a way for you to fish for compliments or whatever, that this is a very serious, debilitating thing for you.
And here comes the MVP, Dr. Phil, laying it out for us simpletons that just thought she was being superficial. But nah, I agree with him. It's pretty obvious this woman isn't seeking out attention for her beauty by doing this stuff. It's quite the opposite, actually. She literally just has it in her head that if she doesn't wear makeup, people are gonna see her as some sort of freak show. Even though I guarantee like 90% of you would swipe right on her on Tinder. I mean, I'm personally out here swiping right on everyone until I run out of likes, hoping there's an off chance I get a match this week, but that's neither here nor there.
You went through all of these dresses.
Yeah.
And she'll do that kind of thing at home, right?
Yeah.
And so you sit there
Just wait
waiting.
And I really, there's nothing else I can do.
So guys, you know the feeling of starting your first day of school and the night before you're sitting in your room and just laying out clothes trying to find the freshest fit?
Guys, I'm finally going back to school. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Now, I need you guys to tell me which outfit to wear. Should I wear the Section 8 with the Kappa and the Jordan? Or the Burberry, the black jeans, and the Gucci's? Now let me know in the comments. Alright, let me know.
That stress you feel deep down in your soul because everyone's gonna be paying attention. Even though literally nobody is going to notice your outfit or really care because they're worried about the same things themselves. Well, that's her literally every day. That's gotta be so tiring, dude.
And do you ever get satisfied, or do you just finally compromise and say, hell, I gotta go?
No, I'm never satisfied.
Dang, man, I mean, I'm never satisfied when I go outside either, but that's because I'm usually starving and never know where to eat. But her, she's just worried about how good her 4-hour makeup routine got her looking that day. I'd say it's safe to say we live quite the opposite lifestyles here. Real quick, shout out to all my fellow thick boys out there. Also, Dr. Phil, I know you'll never see this, but can you please just say heck next time? This is a Christian Minecraft server, and on YouTube nowadays, you can't even say crud or crap without getting that yellow check mark on your video, so I'm gonna need you to watch your hecking language, alright, dude? Thanks.
I am concerned for my sister Molly. My sister thinks she looks like a monster, but she's absolutely beautiful.
So that was her sister you just heard from, and I mean, the both of them are certainly far from the word ugly, at least in my opinion. You know, everyone's got their own type, but by typical beauty standards, I really don't see how either of them can see themselves as ugly. But again, I think this is just a psychological thing she really can't get past.
The scale does make me anxious. When I see the scale, I think numbers and weight and fat. I don't like to be more than about 115 pounds.
Wow, dude. I'm like 2 of this woman. Talk about demoralizing. And she's freaking out about her weight. I should probably freak out about mine a bit more. Just kidding, I do worry about it, but burgers are just so good. It's the American way, am I right?
After eating pizza or pasta, I feel like I can see it immediately all over my body.
Wow, I'm the same way. When I eat pasta or pizza, I can literally see it all over my body because I sloppily devoured it so viciously that there is sauce and random food chunks all over my face. I swear I need a bib sometimes, dog.
My internal voice is always saying, there's too much fat in your waist, your thighs are getting a little big.
Your hands can't wrap around your entire torso and touch end to end. You're getting too fat. And unless you're literally getting swept upward by strong winds, you're too heavy. That's what I imagine is going through her sister's brain all day. I'm imagining at this point that something is just up with their parents, or specifically their mom, that got them to be this way. I mean, there has definitely got to be a reason that both of them are so obsessed with having this perfect image, when plenty of people would kill for their figure and looks. I mean, besides the plastic surgery, I think a lot of people would not want that, but still. So guys, real quick, I have a super fast challenge that only takes 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just give it a try, it really works.
I'd like more of a thigh gap. They shouldn't ever be near touching. I'm a perfectionist. It's never enough.
You know, I really don't get this thigh gap thing, dude. That's such an odd thing to obsess over. I know different cultures and time eras have their own beauty standards, but it's so weird that what women have begun to recognize as the golden standard nowadays. You know, back in the day, in certain cultures, it was like binding your feet to make sure they were tiny or having a good sized nose, but nowadays, it's just they want to have this gap in between their legs for some reason. What happened to just wanting to be fit and toned? Now people are literally striving to have SpongeBob SquarePants looking legs just to feel pretty. It's kind of sad, really.
I try dealing with my issues by going to the gym 2 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Why does she look so bored and disinterested throughout this whole workout? It literally looks like she's not even phased, man. I mean, I'm sure that she's in good shape, but aren't you supposed to be making faces and sweating at least in the gym? Not looking like you're sitting in an algebra class staring out the window.
I hope Dr. Phil can help me so that my obsession with working out and looking a certain way doesn't control my life.
I love that this started out as the sister just hoping to get a word in on her sister's condition, and it quickly changed to her asking for help instead. Like, screw my sister, I'm the one that needs help here. I'm spending hours a day at the gym and I want to be done with it. I just need my SpongeBob legs. So, I mean, the both of these sisters are in pretty deep when it comes to self-loathing and having just the highest possible unattainable beauty standards basically stuck in their heads every single day. And Dr. Phil even brings on their mom onto the show, who admits that she had an eating disorder, and that was probably the cause of these two being so messed up from their upbringing, and what caused both of them to be so crazy about their looks. I just thought this was interesting to see, as again, I live a totally different lifestyle, and I'm sure most of you guys do as well. I don't obsess over any of this stuff nearly as much as they do. In fact, I should probably be more like these women, but instead I'm just out here living, looking like a total 5 and having fun with it, bruh. And ultimately, I think that these two just need to do exactly that. I know it's much easier said than done, but not holding yourself to such impossible standards and appreciating what you have and your qualities that are already within you can be really empowering, and I think these two should try and get around this so that they can set a good example for their kids and so that this cycle doesn't continue through them. Wow, that got suddenly really wholesome and inspiring. I didn't know I had that in me. Thought it was all a black abyss in my heart, but I guess not. Take this video as an example of how not to be. And yeah, guys, basically, if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to turn on notifications so that you can never miss an upload of mine and be part of our notification squad. I love y'all. You're seriously the best. We're getting more and more comments saying notification squad, and that is awesome. So keep running it up, guys. Keep subscribing and hitting that bell. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.